Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English for Everyone. This is the podcast where learning English feels calm, simple, and friendly. My name is Emily, and I'm very happy you are listening today.
Hello, Emily, and hello to all our listeners around the world. My name is Paul. Thank you for joining us. We are very glad you are here.
Mark, before we start, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, but also a little tired. It has been a long week for me.
I understand. Many people feel tired during the week. Can you tell us why your week was long?
Yes, of course. Every morning this week, I woke up very early. I made breakfast, checked my emails, and went to work. Work has been very busy.
Busy weeks can be difficult. What makes your work busy right now?
We have an important project at the office. There are many small tasks, many meetings, and many deadlines. Everyone feels a little stressed.
That sounds challenging. Before we talk more about work, let's speak to our listeners for a moment.
Good idea. Everyone, if you enjoy learning English with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, and please share this podcast with your friends or family. Listening to English every day is a great way to improve your skills.
Thank you so much for your support. Now, Anna, let me tell you about something interesting that happened at work this week.
I'm listening.
On Monday morning, our boss called a big meeting. Everyone from the team was there. The meeting started at 9 o'clock and lasted almost 3 hours.
3 hours is a very long meeting.
Yes, it was. We talked about plans, numbers, reports, and schedules. Many people looked tired and confused.
I don't like meetings with many numbers. I prefer simple explanations.
Me too. At one point, the room became very quiet. Then something funny happened.
Oh, I like funny stories. What happened?
My coworker Alex forgot to turn off his phone. Suddenly, a loud ringtone started playing.
Oh no, that must have been embarrassing.
Yes, very embarrassing. But the ringtone was a funny cartoon song. People started smiling and even the boss laughed.
That's nice. Laughter can make stressful moments easier.
Exactly. After that moment, the meeting felt more relaxed. People asked questions and spoke more openly.
That shows how important a positive atmosphere is at work.
Yes, after the meeting, I noticed something else. People were kinder to each other. They spoke more calmly and helped more.
Kindness makes a big difference, even at work.
It does. That day, I decided to do something small to help my team.
What did you do?
During the afternoon break, I went to the kitchen and made tea for my coworkers.
That's very thoughtful.
It was a simple action, but people appreciated it. They smiled, said thank you, and felt more relaxed.
Sometimes small actions have big effects.
Yes, and doing kind things also helps me feel better and more confident.
Confidence is very important, especially when speaking English.
I agree. That's why I've been practicing English every day.
Really? How do you practice?
Every morning, before I leave the house, I stand in front of the mirror and practice speaking.
That's a great habit. What do you say?
I say simple sentences like, "Hello, my name is Mark," and "Nice to meet you." I also practice smiling and speaking slowly.
That's excellent advice for our listeners.
At first, it felt strange. My dog watched me and looked very confused.
That's funny. Does your dog understand English?
I think so. When I say walk or food, he understands perfectly.
That's very good listening practice.
Yes, practicing at home helps me feel more comfortable speaking outside.
That's a great lesson for everyone listening. So, Paul, earlier you talked about confidence and practicing English at home. I think many of our listeners feel shy when they speak English. They understand English, but speaking is difficult.
Yes, that's very true. Many people understand more than they think.
The problem is fear. People are afraid of making mistakes.
I agree. But mistakes are part of learning. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Exactly. When I started learning English, I made many mistakes. Sometimes people corrected me, sometimes they didn't, but I kept speaking.
That's important. You continued. You didn't stop.
Yes, and I learned something very important. Most people are kind. They don't laugh at you. They are happy you try.
That's a good message for our listeners. Trying is more important than being perfect.
Absolutely. For example, last week I went to a small cafe near my office.
Oh, I like cafe stories. What happened?
I wanted to order coffee in English. I was nervous, but I smiled and said, "Hello, can I have one coffee, please?"
That sounds perfect.
The cashier smiled back and asked, "Milk or no milk?" For a second, my mind was empty.
That happens to everyone.
Yes, then I said, "Milk, please." It was a small conversation, but I felt very proud.
That's wonderful. Small conversations build big confidence.
Exactly. Confidence grows step by step.
At home, I also practice English in simple ways.
Really? How do you practice?
I talk about my day out loud. I say things like, "Today I woke up early. I made breakfast. I went to work."
That's a great exercise.
Yes, sometimes I talk to myself while cooking or cleaning.
That's perfect practice. English doesn't need a classroom. English can be everywhere.
Exactly. And speaking of daily life, let's talk about routines.
Good idea. Routines are very important.
Every morning, I wake up at the same time. I open the window and take a deep breath.
That sounds peaceful.
Then I make tea and sit quietly for a few minutes. It helps me start the day calmly.
I like that. My mornings are a little different.
Tell us about your mornings.
I wake up, check my phone, and then I feel stressed.
Oh no,
Yes, so now I try something new. I don't check my phone for the first 10 minutes.
that's a very healthy habit.
Instead, I stretch, drink water, and say positive sentences in English.
Like what?
I say, "Today will be a good day. I can learn English. I am improving."
That's very powerful.
Positive words change how we feel.
They really do. And feeling calm helps us learn better.
Yes, learning English is not only about words, it's also about feelings.
That's true. If you feel relaxed, your brain works better.
Exactly. And another thing that helps is listening.
Listening is very important.
When you listen a lot, speaking becomes easier.
That's why podcasts are so helpful.
Yes, you can listen while walking, cooking, or resting.
And you don't need to understand every word.
That's very important. You don't need to understand everything.
Understanding the main idea is enough.
Exactly. Over time, more words become clear.
Let's talk about another common topic, work and stress.
Many listeners work long hours.
Yes, work can be tiring.
When I feel stressed at work, I take short breaks.
What do you do during your breaks?
I stand up, stretch, and take slow breaths.
That's simple but effective.
Yes, and sometimes I write a short list.
A to-do list?
Yes, writing tasks makes my mind feel lighter.
That's a good tip for our listeners.
And you can write your list in English.
That's great practice.
For example, send email, finish report, drink water.
Simple English is powerful.
It really is.
Before we finish, let's talk directly to our listeners.
Yes, if you are listening right now, remember this.
You are doing a good job.
Learning a language takes time.
Small steps every day are enough.
Don't compare yourself to others.
Compare yourself to yesterday.
Speak when you can.
Listen when you can.
And most importantly, be kind to yourself.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
Please leave a comment and tell us, how do you practice English in your daily life?
We love reading your stories.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, and keep learning English one calm step at a time.